Alright, so in this video, we're going to take a look at how FXDLS Brooklyn packs his bike for a bike trip. Let's check it out. Alright, what's going on YouTube? FXDLS Brooklyn is back in the building. And we just crushed a day of miles, and I figure this is going to be probably one of the last opportunities I have to shoot a video like this in the trip. So a lot of people have asked, like, how do I pack out my bike, and what exactly do I bring on these trips, etc. So I want to make this video now before things get too crazy on the trip, because we're slowly approaching halfway through, and I just wanted to show you guys how I load this thing up and how I strip it down on a daily day of miles. If you're wondering where we are, we're in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, which is pretty much my happy place right now. And yeah, so let me make this while I'm in a chipper mood. The main part of this in terms of packing this thing out, it's all built around the Biltwell Exfil 80, and then you see that I also have the Leather Pro bags, and then also I got the little bar bag up here. That's my main pieces of storage. But in terms of a motorcycle trip, the main piece is the Biltwell Exfil. What I usually would do in years past is I would never do kind of what you're seeing here, where I have things bungee corded to the actual bag itself. But this year I figured I just didn't want to pack out my Leather Pros. I wanted to have space in here, so I took some of the other things I'd usually have in here and I just packed them here. So I got my rain gear, which is handy. I got this little cowboy hat that I've been rocking on this trip. I got this poncho up here that Clint Eastwood wore in some of his movies, which again is completely unnecessary and serves very little function on a trip where we're in a heat wave. You know me, I like to have some fun and keep it a little bit goofy sometimes, and make things a little bit different, and you don't see many diners doing these trips with a poncho strapped onto their bag, so let's mix it up. And also I got my water bottle here, so easy access to that. So those are, the rain gear and the water is pretty much things that I want to have easy access to, so it's right there. And then that's it. So I'm going to start stripping this down because we're here for tonight. So let's take some of these bungee cords off. Okay, so at this point we have our bungees off. That means I got the poncho, the hat, the water bottle, and the rain gear off, and that was all held on by these 4 bungee cords. Your main piece of packing is off that easily. I am a huge fan of the Biltwell Exfil 80. Now, pro tip for your road trip is you always want to have like some bags so that you could take all this stuff in one trip. So I unload everything that's in my Leather Pros bag. So we got gloves, got this microfiber cloth that they just gave us, got my laundry bag, we have general bag. This is what I'm talking about. This is where like all my little things, I'll start to load them in here. We are going to take this out because this is really important in terms of making one trip. Like if you're doing heavy mileage days, you don't want to make multiple trips. So this actually allows you to strap the Biltwell bag onto your shoulder, which then frees your hands up. Then I have, let's see, another little bag to throw things in, right? So I could carry this and make one trip. Then in here, let's see, I got some changes of underwear and socks in these bags just so that they don't get wet. These are kind of like my throwaway emergency pairs, right? Just in case you need them, don't have access to laundry. So we'll throw those in there, and wrapping it around to the other side, we'll check the side bag, anything in there? Nope, just bungees and locks. And in this one, let's see, what did I put in here today? We have my Forsyth Western shirt and my clear visor. Clear visor could stay in there because I'm not going to need that. So we'll close this up. And then we start loading our bags to carry everything in. So pretty much everything that's going with me is going in these bags. So let's do that. Bungees stay in the bike. So I like to keep my bungees in this little side bag here. It also has all my snacks. Well, garbage, right? These are wrappers because we don't litter on FXDLS Brooklyn. But we'll put these here. Don't worry, I'm not littering. I'll throw them out in a second. Alright, so those are set. And then let's load up these bags. Okay, got our laundry, clothes, this Leather Pro. Can't forget the hat and the poncho, of course. So it's 90-degree days out here. And now we take our Exfil, throw that on the shoulder, pick these up, our trash, and that's it, one trip. Now let us go into our room. Yep, there's 2 beds. One is for Vong Asphalt, who will be showing up here in about, I don't know, hour and a half maybe. Get all this stuff out. So in terms of what I have with me, we have my Grateful Dead Black Flag hoodie. I was actually wearing that today. It was cold in the mountains. We have my first MFG custom jacket in our bags. I should throw a light on just so you guys could see. Okay, so in our bags, like I said, hat, fibers, gloves, water, Forsyth, gloves, underwear, socks. Okay, that's in bag number 1. Bag number 2, rain gear, glasses for nighttime riding, book, The Places That Scare You by Pema Chodron. Go to the places that scare you. Challenge yourself. Let's see, we got all sorts of charging cables, all sorts of charging stuff, supplements, vitamin D, B12, zinc, and C, sunglasses, cigarettes, not mine, and more charging cables, and then finally a power bank or wireless charger, and that's what's in that bag, right? So even just within those 2 bags, we already have a lot of things, and we haven't even opened the T-bar bag yet. So let's open this so I can show you what we got in here. Okay, so in here, first up, we'll take off all the coffee stuff. So I got filters to make coffee, got my mug, Ride to Food, shout out to Stacy Wilt, our electric kettle, right, to make coffee. We have this Herschel bag that has the rest of the coffee stuff we need, the coffee itself. We have a grinder, a scale, and also a ceramic pour over in there. Got the metal pour over, so when we're making multiple cups, right? So still, this is all coffee stuff. So that's all the coffee stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually put all my coffee equipment in a appropriate place, because that's gonna be the first thing we do tomorrow morning. Okay, so what else we got in here? This is like my technology bag. It's got like chargers, stuff like that. It's got a microphone, anything I might need with the cameras. So that's that. Chain lube, chain brush, a Dixon flannel. Can't remember what this one was called. What is this one called? Oh, the Valencia. Haven't really needed that on this trip. Jacket liner for the first MFG custom jacket. Sweatpants. You gotta have sweatpants, right? Let's see, the Lexan t-shirt. Shout out to Lexan Moto. Let's see, a bunch of underwear. We got Bad Brains, Grateful Dead, whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, pretty much the rest of that is all like, the rest of what I have in here is pretty much just like all clothes I might need. So a lot of socks. There's a bike cover squished in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All the way in the bottom, I don't want to rip it out because I don't need to, but I also have my heated gear and my heated gloves. You know, they always say don't forget your toothbrush. I actually have a bunch of earplugs in here, and then this little pouch has all the things you might need to keep yourself in good hygiene. Deodorant, toothbrush, floss, toothpaste, all the good stuff, razor, and that's all in that little compartment there. That bag fits a lot of things. I pretty much can pack this thing out, and I could live off this indefinitely. As long as I have my coffee set up, I'm good. But that's it. For everyone who asked what I'm packing on these trips, that's what I'm packing. Yeah, and honestly, you know, some of that stuff I probably could have left home, but I needed to fill out this bag, so yeah. As always, pack smart, pack light, stay safe out there. And someone's knocking at my door. Let's see who it is. Hey. I was shooting a video on what I'm packing. What are you doing?
I'm going down to the pool.
Are you going swimming?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll join you. Alright, so I gotta close this video so I can go swimming with my old man. Stay safe, stay low. I'll see you all on the road. Listen to the Bad Brains, practice a positive mental attitude, pack smart, and on that, FX Steelers Brooklyn is out.